Thank you so much for joining us here at Lovely Being You. When we look at life and we look at how we clean, because of course your home is supposed to be the place in which you dwell in. You want to make sure that your home is clean and welcoming to you when you go out. So one of the things that a lot of people do before going on vacation, I know I've always been a stickler for this one. I've always wanted to make sure that I kept the house clean. So I'd sweep first. You sweep all the dust, the dirt. And while you're sweeping, you're making sure that you're going in one direction. After you finish sweeping, you'll mop. Now sometimes, I remember one time I didn't have a mop. And I had moved into this apartment and I really wanted to make sure that my floors were clean. So I got on my knees, my hands and knees, and I took a cloth and I washed my floors. When you are cleaning up and you're allowing yourself that time to think, sometimes people will clean up listening to music. Some people will pray while they're cleaning up. I know my great-grandmother, that was one of her things. She would sing spirituals, or she would actually, be talking to God while she was cleaning up. Sometimes people think, you can't incorporate God in everything that you do, but you really can. When you're cleaning up and you want your house to be, of a certain way, they say cleanliness is next to godliness. So of course your home should be clean. While you're doing this cleaning, one of the most important things is, that you're asking God to bless your home. Just as when you're cooking, and sometimes I remember I spilled some food on the floor because I was talking while I was cooking. And this is, because I was talking to one of my girlfriends, while cooking, and she was sitting in the next room. Well, actually she's sitting closer to the kitchen than not. Either way, we can incorporate God in everything that we do, especially when we're cleaning, especially when we're cooking. These are things that really touch our lives. It's just as when I'm going on vacation. When you go on vacation, you want to make sure that you actually put clean sheets on your bed and make sure that your house is clean, so that when you leave, when you come back, it's an extension of your vacation because you don't have to do all that cleaning. Your house is already ready. It's already clean. It's already a representation of you, and it's also welcoming to you. Let us remember these things because it also helps to lift our spirits when we have a clean home. Sometimes when you don't keep a clean home, it's almost like you're not appreciating what God gave you. He blessed you with this house. He blessed you with that furniture. He blessed you with each room. When you don't appreciate it, you're neglecting something. Perhaps you don't care so much about what it is that He's provided for you. And you show this by not taking care of the items that He's giving you. So let us be thankful and let us cherish each and everything that we have, for it is a blessing as well as being. So let us remember that it is so lovely just being you. Thank you so much for joining us here at Lovely Being You. Have a lovely one.